very pleasant day to you and welcome to Top Stories on Ogama TV. First, we bring you the headlines. Federal High Court orders Inec to deregister ADC, Accord Party, and 3 other political parties ahead of the 2027 general elections. Troops rescue the wife of late Major General Rabi Abubakar from bandits in Katsina State. And on business, Nigeria's inflation rate rises to 15.93% in May as food prices continues to climb. On sports, Tunisia sacks head coach Sabri Lamouchi after heavy FIFA World Cup defeat to Sweden. Bringing you the news is Chidiogo Asuke. Now the news in details. A federal high court sitting in Abuja has ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, to immediately deregister the African Democratic Congress, ADC, Accord Party, Action People's Party, Zenith Labour Party, and Action Alliance Party from participating in the 2027 general elections. Justice Peter Odo Lifu delivered the judgment in a suit filed by the incorporated trustees of the National Forum for Former Legislators. The court held that the affected political parties failed to meet constitutional requirements regarding electoral performances and therefore should no longer be recognized as registered political parties. The ruling bars INEC from accepting nominations, recognizing political activities, or allowing the parties to participate in future elections. The judgment is expected to have significant political implications, particularly for former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who recently aligned with the ADC and other politicians seeking elective offices at the affected platforms. INEC had opposed the suit, arguing that the plaintiff lacked the legal standing to institute the case. However, the court ruled in favor of the former lawmakers and directed the affected parties to cease presenting themselves as registered political parties. Still on the national news, troops of the Nigerian Army, supported by the Nigerian Air Force, have rescued Mrs. Amina Abubakar, wife of the late Major General Rabi Abubakar, from bandit captivity in Katsina State. According to the Director of Defense Information, Major General Samaila Oba, the rescue was achieved during intensified operations by troops of Operation Fansan Yama. The troop reportedly engaged the criminals at Tungan village, forcing them to abandon their captives and flee. Mrs. Abubakar sustained a gunshot injury before the bandits escaped and was immediately evacuated to a military hospital where she is currently receiving treatment and responding positively. The armed forces reaffirmed their commitment to eliminating terrorists and bandits across the country and ensuring the safety of citizens. We now go on a short break. When we return, we bring you business and sports. Stay with us. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're listening to Top Stories on Ogama TV. Now to the rest of the news. On business, Nigeria's inflation rate has risen for the 3rd consecutive month, reaching 15.93% in May 2026, up from 15.69% recorded in April. The latest consumer price index released by the National Bureau of Statistics shows that food inflation also increased to 16.96% from 16.06% in the previous month. The report indicates that while month-on-month inflation moderated slightly, rising living costs and food prices continue to place pressure on households and businesses. The development comes as the Central Bank of Nigeria maintains the monetary policy rate at 26.50% in a bid to sustain economic stability and contain inflammatory pressures. And on sports, Tunisia has dismissed head coach Sabri Lamouchi following the country's humiliating 5-1 defeat to Sweden in their opening match at the ongoing FIFA World Cup 2026. The Tunisia Football Federation announced the decision after growing concerns over the team's performance. Former international player Wabi Kazuri is expected to take charge on an interim basis for the remainder of the tournament. Tunisia will now turn its attention to a crucial encounter against Japan on June 21st as the Carthage Eagles seek to revive their World Cup campaign. That's all on the news at this hour. For more updates and breaking news, don't forget to follow us on our socials on Facebook at Ogama TV, on Instagram at Ogama TV1, on X at Ogama TV, on YouTube at Ogama TV, and also visit our website at www.ogamatv.com. I am Chidiogo Asuki. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.
When you think of online TV and radio, broadcasting, media consultancy, event coverage, event management and planning, there's no better name than Ogama TV. But that's not all. We're also into photo studio and coverage, equipment rental, news blogging, fashion and pageantry. We are at number 5/21 Chime Avenue, beside Open Sheraton Restaurant, New Haven, Enugu. Follow us on our social media handles: Facebook at Ogama TV, Instagram at Ogama TV1, Twitter at Ogama TV, website www.ogamatv.com. You can also send us email at ogamatv@gmail.com. Ogama TV, your one-stop media solution.